Meanwhile, at the Los Angeles International Hospital in Vanessa's room, Vanessa's unconscious, with her husband Matt sitting by her bedside. To his sister Jan came in, and Matt turned and noticed her. How is she? She's unconscious because of a gunshot. How the hell did that happen? How else? That family of yours is still after us, and so help me, if I find the bastard who did this, they're gonna wish they haven't met me at all. And as Taya came in, I have some good news for you, Matt. And as Jan and Matt saw her. Meanwhile, in the waiting room, Gloria's waiting. To her brother Nate came to where she is. And she saw and got her. No luck. I am really beginning to wonder if our parents, I hope not, because we're gonna find her. I have checked almost all her usual spots, including work, but it seems she cannot be found anywhere. What's going on, and why are you here? Something has happened to our sister. Meanwhile, at the Good Charm Ridge Manor in the kitchen, Kristen's pouring herself a cup of coffee. Till Jennifer came in, and Kristen saw. How you holding up? I should really be asking you that. If you mean Will, yeah, we're finished for good. Meanwhile, at the Preston Ridge Manor, Mimi and Frank are coming down the stairs talking. Maybe what's left of our kids can see what happens when they side against us. Not to worry. And as they arrive on the first floor and begin heading to the living room, we still got the major advantage. Especially since Aaron and those fools are safely locked away. And as they arrived in the living room and saw Brody sitting on the couch waiting for them, and as he got up and faced them. Meanwhile, on the Grand Private Jet, which is on its way to Berlin, Germany, let's get to the living room where Jeremy came from the back and saw Tina while she's looking at the window. How you feeling, Mom? And as Jeremy came and sat next to his mom, and she saw him. Oh, I'm fine. But I don't know if that city was, I didn't realize a tidal wave would even, this sort of thing happened like 10 years ago. And it just seems like deja vu. It really doesn't matter, Mom, because that town is out of our lives. Meanwhile, in an unknown location in an abandoned prison in one of the cells, Rachel, Aaron, Wilma, and Julian are sitting. Till Harold came to their cell. And they all saw, and they got up and faced him. You better start talking now. Where the hell is my daughter? Candace Maddox, your threats don't scare me at all. Oh, believe me, that's the least compared if you don't start giving some answers right now. Better yet, what do you want from us? That's simple. To wipe your families from existence. Meanwhile, at the Los Angeles International Hospital in Vanessa's room, Vanessa's unconscious while Taya, Jan, and Matt are talking. What is it? Apparently your wife's parents may still be around, which what does that even mean, Taya? Vanessa's in a deep-slated coma for the moment. We're really lucky that tsunami never made its way here since we're on higher ground. Can she pull through? Look, I am not gonna make any promises. What does that mean exactly? All I can say is, more support could be on the way to bring Vanessa back. And speaking of which, Jan, your husband's feeling okay and he wants to see you. Don't worry, I'll be fine. I'll be back to check on my best mate and my brother. And as Jan turned and went and left Vanessa's room. Meanwhile, in a waiting room, Gloria and Nate are talking. What's happened to her? Apparently, she was targeted by her parents' assassin. Well, at least one of them. Do you know who they are? Greg's figuring as we speak. I sure hope Maria's doing alright. Me too. I'm really worried of what danger she might be in. I can't believe we begin the New Year's like this. Tell me about it. Just as I like getting back to normal, this happens. I don't think our lives were ever meant to be normal, to be honest. Meanwhile, Janice happened to walk past Gloria and Nate who were talking. And as she arrived at her husband's room and went in and saw Sheldon in bed, who in turn saw her. Oh my God. And as she came to where he is, and as they began kissing each other and pulled back. I am so relieved to see you out. I know. My mom says our son and our other son is doing fine. That's good to know. So tell me, what do you need me to do to keep you company? And as Sheldon began opening the covers, and Jan saw. Oh. And as Jan got in and laid beside her husband as he held her. I'm just glad the whole tsunami didn't get the whole city. Meanwhile, at the Good Charm Witch Manor in the kitchen, Kristen and Jennifer are talking. Wait, I thought you two worked things out. I guess in my mind, we'll always have a spot for Carly. Not anymore. He loves you a lot. Just like he's still pining over Nathan? Yeah, I saw you look at him a few minutes ago. It is not easy, but it happened unexpectedly. When you realize the feelings you had, they never just disappear. And anyways, why were at Karen and Bradley's house? It's really a long story. Alright. Thing is, I wish I could feel about Will just like you do with me. Yeah, but our brother nearly lost his marriage. Cause let me ask you this. Do you still see a future with Nate? Meanwhile, in the living room, Will came in and saw Isabella, who's scared, and went to where she is. Hey, what's going on? And as she saw him, nothing. I'm just at a shock. Yeah, we all are. Look, if you need someone to talk to, you know I'm here for you to lend an ear. Thank you, Will. I appreciate that a lot. And as Will hugged Isabella, and as he held her. Meanwhile, at the Preston Witch Manor in the living room, Mimi, Frank, and Brody are talking. How the hell did just a word of advice? Never leave your door unlocked. You just never know who might enter. Well, if it isn't the infamous Brody Carter, who was in a coma for nearly 2 years and happened to get out months ago. Yeah, no thanks to you two lot along with Tina. Now, you're gonna tell me where the hell I take that you know that your best mate along with those other fools have been captured. Such a pity. By the way, how's your honeymoon with your wife? Surely given the tsunami that unexpectedly hit the town, I hope that didn't trample your plans. Meanwhile, on the Grand Private Jet, which is on the way to Berlin, Germany, let's get to the living room where Jeremy and Tina are talking. Look, Jeremy, you can't expect me to forget a city that I lived in, well, most of my life. For what? That city mostly hates you for all the horrible things you've done. That's just the good charms and gramps. It doesn't matter. Look, Mom, we can have a better life far away from that phony of a town without them in our lives. Look, you and Daniel still have lives of your own. I am not gonna rest till I know that you're safe. And as Daniel came in, and Jeremy and Tina saw, dude, what's going on? I have some bad news. Meanwhile, in an unknown location at the abandoned prison in one of the cells, Rachel, Wilma, Aaron, Julian, and Harold are talking. Don't even think about escaping. Not that you fools could stop that way. Look, why did you come here? I have my orders. And as he went and got the tray of food and came and slid it in. Let me guess, Frank and Mimi no less. I came to bring you all brekkie to celebrate the New Year's. Go to hell. Come now, Julian. There's no need to be so damn hostile. when we all can get along. Yeah, like that's ever gonna happen. I am gonna ask you again, where are we? Oh, we're in the outskirts of Joshua Tree Natural Park. Anyways, enjoy, and it's one more start to have a seizure. And they all saw, and as Julian went to where his wife is, Wilma! And as he got down, and as she continued to seizure, just as Rachel and Aaron came to where Julian and Wilma is. What's going on with her? I don't know. She gets easily traumatized when we're in close quarters. Oi, is she alright? And as Aaron looked at Harold, does she even look alright to you? Yeah, I didn't think so. And as Aaron came to where Harold is. So if you have a clear conscience, or even human for the matter, you would do whatever you have to see that Wilma gets the help she needs. And as Harold looked at Wilma, who continued her seizure. Meanwhile, at the Los Angeles International Hospital in Vanessa's room, Taya and Matt are talking. Look, all I know is she will pull through. She's a strong person who can fight this. I really hope so. Anyways, I'll be back to run more tests on her. Do what you have to do, Taya. And as Nate came in, and Taya and Matt turned and saw, what the hell's happened to my sister? Why don't you ask your parents? What does that mean? What he means is, your parents live nothing to cause trouble. Excuse me. And as Taya went and left Vanessa's room, just as Nate came to where Matt is, who's by his sister. Sorry about that. It's just, I know, everyone's on edge thanks to that tsunami. You know, it really amazed me how twisted my parents really is. But I'm telling you right now, if anything happens to my sister, I will make my parents pay by removing them from this planet. Meanwhile, in the waiting room, Gloria's thinking. Till Sheldon and Jan came to where she is, and Gloria saw and got up and faced him. Sheldon, I'm glad you're doing okay. I could say the same for you, but from what I heard, this sort of thing has happened before. Yeah, that same thing that toppled the cruise that Karen and her family was on. I just wish 2010 was a normal year for all of us. Look on the bright side. All of us are gonna get past this in the end, and we will. And as Taya came to the ark, and they all saw her. How's my sister doing? At the moment, she's in a coma, but I'm afraid there may be a chance. Don't you dare say another word about her. What I meant to say is for her to awaken from it. Please excuse me. And as Taya turned and walked away, and as Gloria turned and faced Sheldon and Jan. Why are you being so hard on her? I'm sorry. Given to the history between those two, I wouldn't put it past her mind for her to be wishing that my sister wouldn't come out of her coma. Well, if she is thinking about that, I hope it doesn't happen for her sake, because she'll be having a major problem. Anyways, where's your husband? I thought he would be here. Now that you mention it, I haven't seen Jeff since last night. Meanwhile, in Taya's office, Taya came in, and as she closed the door and head toward her desk, just as she has a flashback of being on the Grand Baptist Church roof, awoken by her husband's CPR. You saved me. No matter where you are, I will always find you. And as the flashback ends with her grabbing a portrait of her and Brody. There's got to be a way for us to be together in the end without worrying about my best mate and Aaron's fate. Meanwhile, at the Good Charm Rich Manor in the kitchen, Kristen and Jennifer are talking. I can't have a future with Nathan, even though I really like him, because my family plus my heart will always be with Michael, who I might lose again. He meant his child with Wilma exactly, which is why I refuse to lose me marriage. You're more wise at this than me. You are too, if you admit you still want Will in your life, and I know you do. Meanwhile, in the living room, Isabel and Will are still in the hug. And as they pull away, I hope everything in your marriage work out. I wouldn't count on it, but thanks anyways. What about yours? Vince and I will remarry again. This whole situation right now is nothing but a little small roadblock. Hopefully, nothing else bad will happen. Not even I can promise you that. This city would never be normal. I'm quite used to it. Anyways, I'm gonna go see the damage since the water has receded. I'm going with you. Alright, let's go. And it's Isabel and Will turned and went and left the living room. Meanwhile, at the Preston Ridge Manor in the living room, Mimi, Frank, and Brody are talking. Wow. Why am I not surprised that you two lot knew all about this and didn't say anything to anyone for the matter? Well, of course we did. The thing is, your mate and along those other fools also knew that this huge tsunami was coming. So, we had Linda and Wayne intercept their plans of telling anyone in LA. Forget the fact that you're monsters. You two not even human for the matter. Oh, just save it. We heard it from everyone on this planet. And besides, nobody really gives a damn about us. That tsunami did what it needed to do to sweep all those fools off this planet so paradise can finally return. And now, we're gonna take care of the rest. Starting with, and as Frank took out his gun and aimed it at Brody, with you. Sorry, mate. I'm afraid your story is about to come to an end. Meanwhile, on the Grand Private Jet, which is on its way to Berlin, Germany, let's get to the living room where Tina, Jeremy, and Daniel are talking. Daniel, what's going on? And its co-pilot came in as well. And they saw the police is referring us back to the airport in Riverside. You have orders from us, not the damn police. I understand that, but nothing. And as Daniel turned and faced the pilot, I am a Graham along with my father, and I want this jet heading to Germany. So if you value your job, you'll do what you've been told. You know, they're right. I don't want to go back to LA, not to worry, Mom. No way in hell we're gonna lose you again. Jeremy, we're gonna have to do what we have to do to protect our mom. Now, tell our pilot to fly this jet on course. Very well. And as the co-pilot turned and head back to the front area. Wow. I have raised two incredible sons. Not to worry, Mom. We're gonna have a new life far away from California. Meanwhile, in an unknown location in the abandoned prison in one of the cells, Rachel, Wilma, Aaron, Julian, and Harold are talking. Alright, stand back. And as Harold opened the cell, but Julian got up and went and blocked him. What are you playing at now? I'm warning you. Try anything on my wife and I will kill you myself here. You done? Your lame grades don't scare me at all. Now step aside. And as Harold walked past him to where Wilma is and got down. Wilma, hey, it's me, Harold. Not to worry. Everything's gonna be, and as Julian silly knocked Harold to the ground with a crowbar, just as Wilma stopped her seizure. And as Julian lent a hand and got his wife up. Wow, that was too damn easy. How did you? Yeah, my mom taught me survival skills and such. Not gonna lie to you, I'm really impressed. I kind of feel bad for those who really in seizure. Hey, you did what you have to do. And now our plan has worked. But he's not gonna stay out for long. Julian's right. Let's get out of here. And as Rachel, Aaron, and Wilma head out, till Wilma stopped and turned and saw Julian still staring at Harold, who's knocked out unconscious. And as she came back to where Julian is. Julian, what are you doing? We gotta get out of here. I'll be right with you. We gotta make certain Harold don't reveal to our captors that we escaped and did a runner. So why don't you go catch up with Rachel and Aaron? I'm sorry, but there's no way I'm leaving you here.